Put him down.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for taking time to hear me. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce my audience. If we could come forward, I have my family and friends. Come on into the camera real quick.
That's you.
My camera will stay fixed. Come on in. There you go. We got one more. Everybody wave.
Hello.
All right. Thank you. Go ahead and have a seat. There you go. Go ahead.
Let's go sit down.
So to begin, I'm going to go ahead and quickly introduce myself and go over my 5 points of interest. Then I'll finish with giving you my favorite quote and explaining why I feel that it's pertinent in today's world. My name is Jason Raastad. I live here in Norfolk, Nebraska. Full-time college student. I also work full-time as a marketer at the Premier Companies. My 5 points of interest are as I'm married with 2 wonderful children. My wife's name is Jessica, and we've been together for 8 years. And my youngest daughter is 6. Her name is Peyton. My oldest is 7. Her name is Taylor. Love them very much. They're very supportive of me. Number 2, point of interest, I do have a commitment to weight loss. So far, I've lost over 60 pounds with a goal to lose 40 more. Basically, I've gotten that way because I love to exercise, and I've started to learn to have better eating habits and whatnot. So that's definitely the reason why this became so important to me is my mother died of a preventable disease. She had diabetes, heart problems, she smoked heavily, she didn't take care of herself. So that became very important to me. The next point of interest that I'd like to mention is I'm new to Teammates, so I love to volunteer. Teammates has been a very interesting start. I am a mentor to a mentee named Keaton. He's a 6th grader with some background problems. He was in foster homes, but he's a very, very smart kid with good head on his shoulders, so I very much love that I'm going to be able to help him in his life. One thing that's interesting about that is, you get to hear some of the aspirations of the young today. And Keaton, even though most people would say they want to be either an astronaut or they want to be, they want to be a star, he actually wants to either be an archaeologist or he wants to be a park ranger. So I found that very interesting. 4th point of interest that I think would be something I'd like to say about myself is I'm very close to receiving my degree here at Northeast. Very excited to get past this stage of my life, get the education kind of behind me for now before I pursue a bachelor, which is my next step. I do plan on taking the next step into getting my bachelor's degree. It will be either a bachelor's of administration or either a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science. I haven't decided which way my major or either my major or my minor's been, but I do know it was going to be in business administration. My 5th and final point. The reason that I think this is the strongest point of interest is the reason that I gained my degree is I do want to become an entrepreneur. I want to go back to owning my own business. My happiest days in my career part of my life has been when I worked for myself and I've done the own kind of work that I like to do. The main reason for me to gain a degree was to achieve the tools needed to run a successful business. I end today's presentation by giving you my quote. It's from an author that I respect a lot. His name is Zig Ziglar. The quote is this: "Hope is the power that gives a person the confidence to step out and try." This quote is powerful to me because it's very true. If you want something bad enough, we need to have hope. If we have hope, we have the confidence to give it a shot, even with the chance of failure. Thank you and good evening.